Hi guys, welcome back to my channel CxH, and for today's video I want to do a back to school makeup tutorial. This is going to be for like that first day of school when you want to actually put in effort because after day one, when you go back that second day and then you remember about exams and tests and studying and homework, you're going to be like, why was I even excited to come back here? Why? Just why? But anyways, this is the first day when you're excited for when you're ready to show off that new backpack and your new binder and your new back to school outfit. This is for that day. But anyways, I want to also preface this video by saying you definitely do not need makeup to go back to school or in school at all. You can honestly just wear nothing, and confidence is, I think, the most beautiful thing. So don't feel pressured to feel like you need to wear makeup for school. Like, if you don't want to, you don't even have to watch this video. Just have many other videos. Go watch one of my cooking ones, something else. But if you do want to have a little bit of fun with makeup and it's something that you enjoy doing, just keep on watching, see how I get this back to school look. So the first thing I'm going to go in with is my e.l.f. Hydration Primer Stick. And I did keep everything today primarily drugstore because, and not necessarily just like cheap online brands, because one, you're in school, and if you're in college, you ain't got money for all that. And two, drugstore is like the most easily accessible thing for people. So I thought I would try to keep everything drugstore today. Just gonna rub the primer in. I'm going to be doing a very peachy look today because I feel like orange tones and peachy tones just suit so many skin tones and so many eye colors. So it doesn't matter how dark you are or how fair you are, this is a look that's going to suit so many people. This will be a very universally flattering look. So once I have that primer on, I'm going to go in with my Berts Goodness Glows foundation in the shade Chestnut, and I'm just going to put a couple pumps on the back of my hand, and then I will dot that along the bottom perimeter of my face, on my nose, and then like two on my cheeks, because I want to start off with a little bit, and then if I want to add more I can. I chose this foundation because honestly it just makes your skin look very healthy and dewy, and it has like a very nice satin finish. And I feel like if you're oily or if you're very dry, this foundation suits many different skin needs, I should say. I would suggest moving your brush in circular motions to get the most beautiful like payoff and the most seamless blending. I'm gonna take it down my neck a little bit because it is a little light. My neck naturally just never matches my face anyway, so just bring it down your neck. Okay, we can move on to concealer now. And for concealer, I'm going to be taking the Maybelline Age Rewind Concealer in the shade Hazelnut. And I'm just going to run that under my eyes, make a nice V on the bridge of my nose, down the center of my nose, and on my forehead. I'm just taking a wet beauty sponge. I'm gonna just tap out under my eye. I do like to run it over my eyelid just to prime it. I'm about one shade lighter than my foundation because I just want it to look very natural and like subtle and like not too much. Once you have all that blended in, I'm going to go in with my Maybelline Fit Me powder, and it's in the shade 355. And I'm going to start by setting under my eyes first, and any places I put concealer. When I was in high school and college, I did not wake up early enough to do my makeup ever. I did not care. I was more focused on sleep. I would sleep into the very last minute until I knew I had just enough time to like run and brush my teeth and get ready and leave the house. So literally give myself like 15 minutes in the morning to get ready. I'm just going to set the rest of my face using the same brush. I find when I use a smaller brush, it overall looks much better. over the foundation. It looks more blended in. Like a big brush definitely works a lot faster, and I do use it for when I'm in a rush, but like if I want to like its absolute best, I like using a small brush. And our base is almost complete. I like to do my brows because I count my brows as my base. And for brows, I'm going to just go in with the same product that I always use, my NYX brow pencil in black. Okay, they decide they want to be sisters today and not twins. But they look fine, so I'm just going to go ahead and use my L'Oreal Brow Plumper. And I'll just set my eyebrows down. Yes. Sometimes they want to be like, look beautiful and look like one another, and other days they're just like, I'm just doing my own thing. I'm going to do whatever I want. I don't care. Just be little rebels. We're going to move on to eyes next. And for eyes, I want to start by going in with my blush shade that I'm going to use on my cheeks later. I'm just using the e.l.f. Dark Blush Palette. I'm going to go in with this nice peachy shade right here on a nice fluffy brush. And I'm just going to take that throughout my crease. These blushes are very pigmented, so they make great eyeshadows. Once I have that down, I'm going to take the bronzer that I'm going to use later, which is my Milani bronzer in golden. You've seen this many times. And I'm literally just going to put that right over that blush that we put down, right in the same spot. Just through my crease, so that nice transition area between the brow bone and the eyelid. I think it's time for you to zoom on in. Oh yes, hello there. And then once I have that laid down, I'm going to take this Wet n Wild palette in Comfort Zone. Open it up. And I'm going to take this nice shimmery dark brown, and this is a very pigmented shadow. These shadows last all day, but I would suggest tapping them off, especially if you're doing them after you did your foundation, because they can't have fallout. So tap it off. And then we're going to just go in that V of our eye in little like wiggly motions you'll see right now. So just little back and forth motions. My outer V. We just want to place that product down before we blend it out. Oh, that is dark. Which is why we want to like go very slowly. And then taking that same blending brush that we were using earlier with no additional product on it, I'm just gonna slowly blend where that meets that crease color. Then you can dip back into either the bronzer or the blush just a little bit, just to help out with this process. And then lastly, just on a nice flat shader brush, I'm going to go into this Rimmel bronzing palette, and I'm just going to take this nice bottom brown shade. It's a nice shimmery brown. And I'm just going to take this over my lid. And just stop where it meets that dark brown. And then I'm just going to take a pencil brush and I'm going to dip back into that first Milani bronzer that we used and that nice peachy shade for blush that we used. And I'll just run this under my lower lash line. Dip back into that dark brown shade just a little bit on a flat shader brush from the Wet n Wild palette. And just on the very outer corner, I'll stamp it down to my lash line. Just a little bit. Blend it out. We'll just finish off the eyes with a little bit of mascara. I'm using the Revlon Dramatic Definition Mascara. And just coat your top and bottom lashes if you want. I'm not going to do the bottom, but I will do the top. Can you guys see that? Over that dark brown eyeshadow. Okay, and then I zoomed it back out so we can finish off the rest of the face. So I'm gonna take the Milani bronzer and I'll just bronze my cheekbones and around my forehead. You guys want to see a makeup tutorial on back to school makeup where it looks like you ain't wearing makeup at all, in case, you know, you got those teachers who are like really to the book and are like, no, let me know. I'm trying to break rules, but I'm just trying to break rules a little bit that are harmless. And then I'm going to go into that peachy blush on a stippling brush and just go over the cheekbones. Highlight, I'm just going to go into this e.l.f. highlight in the shade Apricot Glow. So my cheekbones, down the bridge of my nose, a little bit over my brow. And then for lips, I'm going to go in with the Maybelline lipstick in the shade Raw Chocolate. And I'll just dab that over my lips because I don't want like a... And then I'll go into the e.l.f. Sheer Peach Lip Gloss to tie in this whole peachy look. And that completes the look for today, guys. I hope you guys really liked this back to school look. Let me know if you did by hitting that thumbs up button. And if you want to see more videos, definitely subscribe. If you like to see more videos, definitely subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time. Thanks so much for watching. Bye!